Welcome to Chillin' 101. We hope this video helps.
You start by verifying prerequisites and taking decisive early actions. First, confirm a full backup of system state, files, and VM snapshots so you can recover if needed. Next, check role dependencies and begin demotion. For a domain controller, demote AD before uninstalling. Once done, collect install media, product keys, and admin credentials for any connected machines. This prevents lockout later. Make sure to document network settings and static IPs so services can be restored or migrated smoothly afterward. Now move through the core removal steps methodically. You will demote Active Directory using Server Manager or PowerShell, uninstall ad's domain controller, because leftover metadata can break the network. After demotion, sequentially uninstall roles and features in logical order, rebooting between major removals to clear locks and services. Use PowerShell scripts to automate repetitive tasks, and always check for dependent services so you can stop or disable them before removal. Once removed, validate network functionality and DNS. Finish by cleaning up and validating the environment. You should remove stale AD metadata, purge obsolete DNS records, and delete the server computer account so clients do not fail authentication. Then wipe or repurpose disks, reset VM UIDs when cloning, and update your asset inventory. If something goes wrong, start by checking Event Viewer, run NL test, and dcdiag to diagnose replication or trust issues, and only restore from backup if corruption is confirmed. Make sure to communicate changes to stakeholders before final disposal.
Thanks for watching. Consider subscribing if we helped you.